Most traders failing prop firm challenges with an expert advisor never touch a single trade by hand. The bot follows the rules, it does not panic, it does not revenge trade, and the account still gets shut down because the thing that kills funded accounts almost never lives inside the expert advisor itself. It lives in the setup around. By the end of this video, you will have an exact pre-challenge checklist I run on every setup before it ever touches a prop account. 7 specific things so you stop burning challenge fees on problems you created before you place a single trade. Let me tell you how I learned this the hard way. I lost a funded account in 48 hours, doing the responsible thing. I just passed the challenge, so I opened a tiny hedge position to pass the minimum trading days. 0.01 lots each side. Basically nothing. 2 days later, the account got breached. The reason? Something called reverse trading, which is just a fancy word of hedging. And it was banned in the fine print of this prop firm, and I did not read it. My expert advisor didn't do anything wrong. It was barely involved. I killed a funded account being careful because of a rule I did not know existed. Mistake number 1 is taking an expert advisor that works on your own personal account and dropping it straight into a prop challenge with the same settings and the same logic. But your personal account and a prop evaluation are completely different environments. Different leverage, different drawdown rules, consistency rules, news restrictions, minimum trading days, and the list goes on and on. Your expert advisor doesn't know any of that change. It just runs the way it always has. And anyone or any mismatch ends the challenge while the bot's technically doing its job. The fix: before you run any expert advisor on a prop account, read the prop firm rules line by line and audit every input in your expert advisor against it. A profitable expert advisor isn't automatically a compliant one that would work on a prop firm account. Mistake 2 ends more challenges than anything else, and it's pure mathematics. You can be up in the money on the day and still fail your challenge. Here is how. Most traders think daily drawdown is measured from your starting balance of the day, but some firms measure it from your highest equity of that day. So the more you make, the lower your fail line creeps up behind you. You give a little back to it while you're still in green overall, but then you get breached in profit. Your expert advisor had no idea it even happened. The fix: check the daily drawdown type of the prop firm and make sure that your expert advisor is able to distinguish between the two different types of daily drawdown. Mistake 3 is a rule that's in almost every firm's terms and almost nobody reads it. Maximum strategy allocation. It means you cannot run the same setup across a bunch of accounts and have them all trade identically over a certain allocation of funding. Firms watch for if your expert advisor fires the same trades, same timing across every single account beyond this allocation. That's a flag. And it can void all of these accounts at once, not just one. The fix: if you're running multiple accounts, vary the setup. Different assets, different pairs, different timings, and different risks. Don't clone one configuration across the board and assume you're safe. Quick thing before mistake number 4. If this list is already catching stuff in your own setup, do me a favor and hit like. Most people watching this channel aren't subscribed, and that one like is what tells YouTube to put this in front of other traders quietly blowing challenges for no reason. That's it. Let's go into the next mistake. Mistake 4. No news filter. High impact news like rate decisions, CPI, NFP can move the market 50 to 100 pips in a second. An expert advisor that does not know news is coming will trade straight into it. And on a prop account, one spike can trigger a drawdown breach that ends your challenge in under a minute. I've watched accounts that were one good day from passing get wiped by a single release. The fix is simple. Either run an expert advisor with a built-in news filter or disable trading altogether 30 minutes either side of every high impact event. Both works. Having neither on a prop account isn't an option. Mistake 5, and this is the one I see most. Traders run hundreds of parameters combinations, find the exact settings that would have passed last month's data perfect, and take that onto the live challenge. That's not optimization. That's curve fitting. It looks flawless on history and falls apart the secondary conditions change. The fix is to optimize for robustness, not for a perfect looking backtest. Settings that hold up across years of data, not one narrow peak. There is a whole proper way way to do this. That's too much for one point in this video. But it's the difference between a system that passes and one that just looked good in the test. Mistake number 6. The number one reason automated traders blow funded challenges has nothing to do with the algorithm. It's that they won't leave it alone. You build a system to take emotions out of trading, then the second you are under pressure, you close trades early, you pause it midway, you tweak the settings in the middle of the challenge. You hire the expert advisor to remove you, then you put yourself right back into it the moment you start to have a drawdown. The fix? Set one rule before day one. You don't touch the expert advisor unless it hits a hard stop you defined in advance, and you write it down. For example, if drawdown reaches 5%, you decide to recalibrate to match the current conditions. And that's just an example. If you cannot commit to this kind of behavior, either the expert advisor isn't ready or you are not. Both answers matter. Mistake number 7. Picking the wrong firm for how your expert advisor actually trades. One step versus two step. Trailing versus static drawdown. Minimum trading days. News restrictions. These aren't admin details. They are hard constraints your expert advisor either fits or it does not. Put a scalper on a firm that demands a 10-day minimum, or a news trading EA on a firm that bans news, and that's not an EA problem anymore. It's a fitting problem and a process issue. And you will lose the challenge fee solving something you created before the first trade. The fix? Very simple. Map your expert advisor real profile, trades duration, frequency, news dependency, drawdown shape against the firm rules before you even buy. If more than 2 rules fight your expert advisor natural behavior, find a different firm or find a different expert advisor. So here is the honest part. Not one of those 7 needs a better expert advisor. They need a better process. The traders getting funded consistently aren't running the most sophisticated system. They're running well-configured ones through a disciplined checklist and a robust process. That's the actual edge. It was never the algorithm. It's everything you do around it. And that's exactly why I built the Prop Machine Expert Advisor and the Funded Trader Roadmap the way I did. After 100 plus setups in more than 2 years, I got tired of auditing every configuration against every firm's rule sheet by hand. So, Prop Machine Expert Advisor has the compliance side built in. Drawdown models, news filters, risk management, and all the stuff that quietly kills account. I left a link in the description to check it out. See you next week.